Okay, testing one, two, three. All right, audio's there. Oh, what's up, Nightmare? Nice of you to join. All right, thank you for letting me know that you can hear me. I've had a few audio issues in the past. All right. Oh, what's up, Peak? All right. I think we're just gonna do some. We're just gonna do some zero build just for a little bit. So, see if we can get started. It's 3 a.m. where you are, Nate. It's about it's one after 9 over here. Oh yeah, you know, if I see the Red Ranger, I will definitely run away. There is kind of a reason why I'm wearing the Blue Ranger skin. Uh, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of like the tokusatsu stuff for like Japan. You know, like Kamen Rider, Super Sentai stuff like that. I'm a big fan of it. And recently in the Toku sphere, we lost one of the goats recently. His name is Mr. Kenji Oba. We lost him a few days ago, and he was a Blue Ranger in like the series that they had, and so I got the Blue Ranger skin just for him. Uh, let's see, where shall we go? Sweet, nice to meet a fellow fan of Power Rangers. I grew up with it, so it's like a big part of my life. I couldn't really imagine going without it, which kind of sucks because the original source, Super Sentai, that was done in Japan, just went on like a indefinite hiatus after running for like 50 years. So they've been active since like 1975 over there, and they just went on hiatus, and it sucks. So yeah, they just celebrated like their 50-year anniversary last year, and they're on an indefinite hiatus. Let's see. if I can get some stuff. Yeah, I will admit I hope they do have like some better ideas now since they're on a break, since a lot of their stuff was kind of like repeated a lot. But, I'm still sad that, it's not there. Thank you, Peak. I know I'm not the best. I'm not the best player in the world. I get that, but uh, I do I do try a little bit. Yeah, you know what? You know what nightmare that is? That is fair. That's not really a high bar. That's not really a high bar to break. Let's see. Let's break some of these guys. Yeah, no dip buffs this game. You know what I just thought of? What are the odds that, I might run into Nova on a game? That's always kind of like a thought that I've had in my mind anytime I play. But, it seems like he always plays build and I play zero build because I can't build for shit. But I always had that thought, like what if I run into him just on accident? You know, you don't really have that thought until like it might actually happen. Blood Rain into him on VR? When did that happen? I don't think I've heard about that. Oh, he said it on stream? I mean, I did show up. Was it the stream earlier? Because if it was, I showed up a little bit late, so maybe that's why. Okay. Oh shit. Ah. It's the one thing I kind of hate about the self revive device is that it takes a little bit. Yeah, I've kind of checked out Earl's stuff a little bit just to see if he's kind of posted anything, and yeah, it's just weird all the stuff that he's over there. It's just I don't know. I don't even know like the words to kind of like describe it. I think I took a screenshot of I was looking at some of his comments and I took a screenshot because I saw Jacob Sockness was in his comments and he was posting stuff there. So I don't know if this is something new that's been going on or what, but I guess we'll add White Bowser to it, I guess. But yeah, Jacob Sockness has been in his comments a little bit that I've seen. Yeah, I know, fucking Sockness, right? It's like he I guess like Sockness is just making his rounds. I guess he's just going to everyone. You know what, Nightmare? That is very fair. You know, you aren't really a true locale unless Sockness enters your life. That is true. Those like who has it been now? It's like it's been Chris Chan, it's been Tofia, it's been Nova, it's been and I guess now White Bowser. Like who hasn't he like been involved with at this point, you know? Oh, but I forgot about Mario Lord, you know. I haven't heard anything about him in a while, to be honest with you. I kind of forgot he existed. The only thing I remember about Mario Lord is that his little beef with Nova, and I think he had something with his dog as well, if I remember correctly. But that's the only thing I really remember about him. I don't think I know anything else. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I think that's pretty good explanation right there. I think just saying the name is probably it probably gives you the biggest clue. It's like someone might be getting close by. No further down. You know what? That yeah, that who really does answer a door shirtless? You know, I I do not want to see anything like that from Nova at all. I think I already saw enough with the fucking PH video. I don't need to see any more skin from Nova. Fucking, my curiosity killed me on that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I really wish I did not see that at all. Yeah, we've pretty much seen all of Nova at this point. I'm being yeah. Oh god. Yeah, that image is just it's just burned to the back of my skull, and I really wish it wasn't. I really wish it wasn't. You know, I've never actually really seen Orange is the New Black. I've seen like clips of it and I know the name of it, but I've never actually like sat down and watched it. But from what I've heard it is not that bad of a show. I'm trying to remember, was it Netflix? Was Netflix the one that released it, or was it just like its own like show? I feel like it was Netflix because I think I remember seeing it like on like the Netflix page. Yeah, I think it was Netflix. Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't really think I like these the power gloves that they have. I mean, just because I can't use them. I have no idea what I'm doing with them. So anytime I see them, I'm just like I don't really want to mess with it. I'm fine with just the guns. I don't need I don't need gloves. You know, we should keep we need to keep like tally like how often has Nova been sick like in the past like I want to say like year or two, like how often is he sick? Because I feel like it's pretty often. It's pretty often now that he's sick. And I think Kiwi kind of like summed it up pretty good in his recent video with like the flies kind of getting him sick a little bit. Because to me that it makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, he's just basically a walking corpse at this point. You know, I'm still wondering how he lost all that weight. You know, that's the biggest question I have because there is no way that that is natural. You know, and if it is natural, that's not really a good thing because that's more likely a fucking health condition that he lost. Because I will say this, judging by like how much like sores that he has like on his like arms and stuff, that is like a big like indication of like diabetes stuff. and I know about it because both of my parents have diabetes, and my dad has like a lot of those like sores on his arms because he's always knocking into things, and he's always like injuring himself with it, and he's always got like these splotches just because of it. Yeah, and like it's gotta be diabetes, right? Like I don't know if it's gonna be like I don't know if it's like type 1, type 2, but it's gotta be like some type of diabetes that he's dealing with, and he either he either knows about it or he's too stubborn, or like maybe even like too scared to get it checked out. Yeah, you know, it probably is the heat as well. The heat, the heat's doing something to him. It's gotta be the heat as well, you know. Yeah, he's struggling to like pick up a lot of stuff recently. Like fucking he struggled to pick up like 2 jugs of water, or like 1 jug of water. He struggled to pick that up. He struggled to pick up like the little mini watermelon. He's struggling with like a lot of stuff, you know, and that's not good for you. So I don't know. I'm at a loss of like what could be wrong with him that he's either like not sharing with people, or he doesn't want to get checked out about it, you know. You know what's the biggest surprise for me? The biggest surprise for me is that I'm surprised that he even has like a bike in the first place. Because I honestly thought that the bike was a lie. So actually like seeing the video of him like putting the bike in like the back of the truck, you know, I'm surprised that it even exists in the first place. And then I left a comment on the post saying that like near the end of the video, like as he's trying to like get into like the truck, that he almost like trips on his way in, because you see he puts like his feet on like the little rest right there, and he like slips almost, and he tries like catching himself. Yeah, you know, I'm still wondering, is like is he using like his is it his own money for it, or is this like some new funds that he got from it, or uh, have any of you seen the Boogie documentary by like the guy named Mike Plum? Have you guys seen that? Like he like went into like Boogie's like finance history as well. I feel like we need to do that with like Nova. We need to look at his finance history and just see like what are all the stuff he's been like spending money on, and just like see all the what we just need to see like all the stuff that he's spent money on. That's all I really want to see, kind of. It's just how much money has he spent, how much money has he lost, you know? Because I feel like that would be like really interesting just to see like how far that's gone. Oh, I want to bring something up. Speaking about bringing up like Al Capone and stuff. Speaking of, I I technically have I t- I technically have like family ties to Al Capone. I technically do from my what was it, great aunt, because my great aunt was one of Al Capone's bookkeepers, and it's a big story. It's a big story in my family. To like bring it up because like a lot of people love it. Mainly, the only reason why they love it so much in my family is because when my great aunt was like ill and ended up passing from like her illness, wherever she was. Apparently, uh, when she died, he's Al Capone sent her body back to my family, and he put like all of like her favorite flowers inside like the coffin like that she was in, and he sent it back, and he like paid for everything, like getting her taken care of. So, you know, that's like a big story in my family that a lot of people love to like hear and like tell about. Oh shit, is it real? Is this the final two? Yeah, like a lot of people in my family like to tell the story and then also like hearing the story as well. Oh, let's go. First dub on stream. First dub. All right, let's do a rematch. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Nightmare. I have a lot to like look up to Nova's gameplay. You know. Yeah, you're right. I don't have anyone to send to Pound. I haven't sent anyone to Pound Town. I haven't talked about fake spec. He always says stuff like so smugly, you know? He always says that. He's always so fucking smug. And I hate it. I hate that he's so smug. You know, the one thing about Nova, you know, besides like the P3DO stuff, you know, like the one other thing about Nova that I don't really like, I don't like him about, or like I don't forgive him about, is back like in like the was it the friend interview talking about his so-called like brother having like health issues and like having like a heart attack and stuff like that. And if he made stuff like that up, that really pisses me off. It really pisses me off because about about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, my dad uh, had a heart attack, and he had to have open heart surgery. and he almost didn't make it on the table because like in the heart there's like the three main ventricles, stuff like that, and all three of his ventricles were like plugged. So all the doctors were like, "How the fuck are you still walking around? Because you should have been dead about a week ago." And so he had to have like open heart surgery, and it took a long time for him to kind of like get back in like good health. So if Nova is like lying about that shit, it really pisses me off because I had to go through that, and like a lot of other people have had to like go through that, and that's not something to like fucking take lightly because that it sucks. It sucks a lot, you know. Thank you, Nightmare. Thank you. He's doing a lot better right now. Uh, he's he's trying to exercise a little bit more, but also like not trying to like strain himself a lot. Uh, he still one one thing about my dad is that he still thinks that he's like a really like young like teenager or like someone in like their early 20s because he hates like doing stuff like other people do stuff for him. He wants to like do it by himself, and he really shouldn't do it just because it takes like a lot of strain on him. So anytime he has like a big project going on, I always try helping him out because it's me and I have three older half brothers, and only two of us are like kind of like close by enough to kind of help him. That's me and one of my brothers. So anytime he has like anything like big that he needs like help with, we're always like the ones to kind of like hop in and try helping him out, just so that way he doesn't have too much strain on him. But yeah, uh, yeah, he's doing all right now, so we don't have to really. I'm not really worried about him too much right now. Go through here. Yeah, he is like the epitome of like my dad works at Microsoft. He has so much of that attitude with him. It's no joke at all. You know what we need? We need Uncle Drew to come back. We need Uncle Drew to make a comeback. Like he was like the only Uncle Drew was like the only one to actually like not take like crap from Nova, and his mom is just letting him run wild right now, and that's not good for her. That's not good for him. Yeah, it's like we need Uncle Drew. Yeah, this the one thing about Nova that I always kind of forget about is that I always forget that he's fucking younger than I am. That's the one thing I always forget about because I'm 24. Because anytime you hear anything like about like Predator stuff, you always think it's about like someone older than you, and then he's fucking 2 years younger than me. Like, I don't know. So, uh, do not judge my driving. Uh, I may have not been paying attention. It's like I think I've said it before like a dozen times already in like streams and stuff, but I swear, the fucking taking a break from South Park so I can, that's gonna be that's gonna be quote of the year. I swear, 'cause I've seen it. No, I've seen it everywhere. Not I've even seen it like in not like non-Nova stuff and just like random fucking comments. I've seen it that doesn't even belong with like locales. I've seen it. Yeah, along with like here comes the contractions. I'm not that good at I'm not that good I'm not that good of a Nova impersonator. But I swear it's gonna be quote of the year again. Whenever they do like the fucking locale awards. It's gonna be quote of the year. And I think he won last year too as well for quote of the year. Oh yeah, the intro. Yeah, Topia with White Woman of the Year. Anytime anytime I like see like Toph like written in chat, I always my brain just immediately goes to my brain goes to like Toph from Avatar, just because it's written the same way. And honestly, I think I'm much happier thinking that it's Toph instead of Toph. I'm much happier. All right, let's run it back. Run it back. Just checking my battery. Yeah, you know what? You're so right. Like 2026 is just there's a lot of stuff going down in 2026. Like I don't know. Like the thing is we're only in May. We're not even like halfway through the year yet, and there's already been like so much stuff going down. Like this is legit like no joke. Like what is happening this year? Let's see, where should we go? Let's drop down. Let's drop down and go over here. I almost just died. Leslie Clark's back? When did she come back? I guess 2026 just a year of locales. I guess you're right. My God, how many people are fucking making a comeback? You know, I honestly, I don't know who could be next. At this point, it could be anyone. Thank you, Nightmare. You weren't able to see it, but inside I was internally panicking. But yeah, like at this point, anyone could probably make a comeback. Like, you know, fucking since I guess Leslie Clark's making a comeback, it could be anyone. Oh fucking Ice Sierra, God. Yeah, you know what? I really hope Lemur doesn't make a comeback. You know, I never really like liked Lemur in like the first place. This something just seemed off about him to me. Actually, honestly, I'm wondering if he even got a job at McDonald's, like he said. I'm really wondering if he did. And if he did, I'm wondering if anyone he's working with fucking knows who he is. The dildo mobile. Oh god. I kind of forgot about the dildo mobile, to be honest with you. Oh. See. You know what's the one thing that kind of upsets me is that I don't think there's any like locales like in my area or like even like my state. I don't think there's any locales. I think honestly the only one that was like kind of like close is fucking what's his name? Uh Johnny Elbows, I think. I think he was the only one that was like kind of like close. I might have to look into Alphaba. Is that what her name is? His name? I don't think I know who they are. 'Cause I might have to look them up. But I don't think I've heard anything about them. No Nightmare. I don't want the list. I'm good. You just made the list. I might look into that in a little bit. The iceberg. Yeah, if I ever get added to Nova's list, I will definitely know that I've made it as a either a content creator or just like a person. I know I've made it at that point. He found your ex. He found your ex peak. Yeah, yeah, we're definitely on we're definitely on the Earl Doobie list. Fucking he really said that to you, peak. Honestly, honestly, uh, peak. Honestly, in all fairness, I'm really surprised that I'm surprised that Bangu didn't make the list on the first go if he's not already on it. Because when that list leaked about people that he hated, I was really sure that he was gonna be on it, and he wasn't. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck did he not make the list after what just happened? Like, he might not have made it on the first like few goes, but if he's not on it by now, that's honestly kind of messed up. I was sure when that list leaked, he was gonna be on it. Nah. Yeah, I've seen the thing about the harassment files. I'm really curious about what's going to happen right there. I'm still waiting for the fucking I'm still waiting for the Gideon interview if he's ever gonna do one because I really want to know what's gonna happen if that really occurs. I want to see it because my biggest thing is if that actually happens is I just want to know what is he gonna like concoct just to like help try to prove his innocence, even though we already know what's gonna probably happen. Waiting for Nova Online to call me the T with the T. As he calls himself a British, he calls himself like a British person. I'm surprised he hasn't used it. Like he's used what? He's used wanker. He's used wanker. Why hasn't he used that one? Get wanked. Get wanked. He says some of like the stupidest shit ever. I, honest, honestly, I don't, I don't even know if is he even like autistic as he claims, or if he is he like high on the spectrum? I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if he's just trying to use it as like an excuse or what. Like I don't know. Because I have family like on the autism spectrum, and they're all over the place. It uh, goes from like really like well adjusted to like nonverbal, you know. And I want to know this. Yeah, I gotta say that he's definitely not like as bad as he says he is. Either not as bad as he says he is, or he doesn't have it at all. Because honestly, I just think that he just says it just to have like an excuse to try like cover up some stuff. Yeah, you know, any anyone who's like into like baby stuff who doesn't like have like an actual child, so that they wouldn't actually like need it. To me, that's just weird. It's just weird. Like if you're a parent, like it's like a baby that like needs like the stuff, I can totally get behind it. But if it's just for like to get yourself off, I don't like that at all. He wrote he wrote a fan fiction or he like wrote a story about age regression. What the fuck? If you if you know like the name of it or like whatever it is, send me a message because I kind of want to see what it is. If you can remember it or anything like that, I wanna take a look at it. Selena's age regression. Nightmare, find it, find it, Nightmare. Oh my god. So did he actually write this and he just posted it? What the? No fucking shot that he did this. And well, hold on. It's Nova. It's Nova. I gotta think before I say it's Nova. Of course he did. Of course he did. Any anytime you say no, he couldn't have. You know he couldn't have. He always he did. There's no doubt about it. He did. There's no question. Oh, what did you find, Nightmare? What did you find? think I think he said him before that people like on Wattpad fucking wrote fanfics of him and Topia. He replied to them? He replied to them? No fucking. Oh my god. He played Mortal Kombat 11 with the writer. Hold on. Were they of age? That's the question. Were they of age? Because if not, that's another strike against you, Nova. Boom. Let's go. The tennis mac and cheese. You know what I looked up recently? I looked up the the Hornet sauce that he did in that one review. Just out of curiosity, just to kind of see what they had and like what the price was. Price range for those sauces, for like those four sauces, was like between 30 and $50 just to order. So that's that's more money added to the debt. Yeah, Mister can't afford my bills. If you can't afford your bills, Nova, then stop spending money on stupid shit. It's not that hard. I got bills to pay, and I always pay them on time. My apartment costs like just over 1,100, and I always make my payment always on time and always just before the payment's supposed to go through. Why can't you do it? Why can't you do it, Gabe? also probably helps that I make decent money, so that probably helps out a little bit. Oh, that could have ended badly. That could have really ended badly. You know what, Nightmare? You are so right. Like, you my place, isn't like the best right now, but it is like 1,000 times cleaner than Nova's house has ever been. You know, fucking, I I watched him. I watched like a little clip of like the heap, and just from watching it, I was like, I need to clean. I need to clean. So you know what? I guess in a way Nova has helped me because he made me clean my apartment. The one thing that has surprised me is that I'm surprised that he has not set his house on fire at this point from like how much stuff is on his fucking stove or like the stove top. I'm surprised that he hasn't set anything on fire just from cooking, just because of either all the grease, all the dirt, and just all the clutter that is just right there. I'm surprised that nothing has been set on fire. Or if it has, it hasn't like caused like massive damage. I'm really surprised. Oh yeah, I remember that video. Oh my god. I think there was even a video where he was doing like his so-called special recipe that was just like it was like fried mustard chicken, I think. And when he cut open the chicken, it was still like fucking like raw on the inside, and he ate it. You know, I just I have a lot of questions for Nova and not enough answers. I think that probably goes the same for like a lot of people. Yeah, definitely. Either Nova or Rax are definitely going to be patient fucking zero if there's ever a zombie apocalypse. They're going to either one of them is just going to be fucking patient zero. Let's see, is anyone nearby? You know what? At this point, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. I'd be surprised. It's got to at this point. It's basically its own parasite, its own living being. It's basically its own living being at this point. The plant from Little Shop of Horrors. Oh, shit. I mean, the cops have already, or the cops or like federal agents have already shown up to his place, so anything's possible at this point. he probably he probably will already feed them to it. You know what, Nightmare? Nightmare. Going back to White Bowser real quick. The day that he had that stream, I took a little bit of a break to do some other stuff, like a little bit like later in the night, and I come back just to see what's going on, and he's fucking standing in like the middle of the room with a fucking Nerf gun, and he is just only in his underwear, and there's like the little video that's playing like something about like Russia, and I'm just like, what the fuck did I miss? Like, what the fuck did I miss? That just happened with all of this, and I took a screenshot, like a screenshot photo of just like just the scene. I'm like, what did I miss? Yeah, Nightmare, you are a trooper going through like that much footage. I will give you that. That is, I would not be able to do that, especially with the fucking double audio that he had for like a while. And I'm just like, I couldn't even hear myself think. I couldn't hear myself think with that playing. Oh my god. Yeah. Just white Bowser, man. I am one. He repeated it so fucking much. Walk, Boogie, walk, walk, Boogie, walk. Oh my fucking god. I'm just like, shut up, shut up, shut up. But I went to the fucking like locale live stream just to see if I could tell them about White Bowser that he was watching it, and it was only fucking like channel members or like paid viewers could like do it. I'm like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. I made $5, Boogie. Fucking, and then on top of all of it, he fucking doxes his supposed girlfriend. He doxes her number live. and he doxes her number, and the only thing that he could think to say is, "My bad, guys. My bad, my bad. I got $5. I got $5. I can pay her the $5." Like, oh my god. Yeah, I have no idea what was going on with those other guys in chat. I don't know. Like it was that guy, and then what was it, the crab guy? I don't know. There was so much happening. Yeah, yeah, you're right. He just wanted a reaction. I remember I asked Bowser a few questions. I remember that. I remember I asked him where was his Koopa shell. Honestly, I think the only other thing that I like fully remember is because I have a recording of it, is him just going, "I found my glasses. I found my glasses. All five of you in chat, take a shower. Take a shower. All five of you in chat, take a shower." And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, if there's like any like need to prove like someone having like full on like something going on mentally, honestly, I think that it's either that clip or just the whole entire fucking stream. Because I don't know, Bowser's he's just not right. I don't know what's going on with him. Bowser plus Johnny Chase with the Starlight Man. Yeah. Let's go. Get some heals, get some health. Run away, run away. Honestly, I think this is like one of the better Fortnite sessions that I've had. Oh, fucking. It's Is Jupiter still active? Or did he only just make that like one appearance and then he just dipped again? Because I know, yeah, I kind of agree a little bit with that. Like, I know like a little bit like the Fred catches and stuff like that. Yeah, EVP. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know about like some of the stuff that he's got, but all I know is OG Pred catcher. OG is Chris Hansen. You can't go wrong with Chris Hansen. Like every now and again, I always look back on like YouTube with like some of like his like compilations of, like the best spread catches. That's always a little bit enjoyable to me. Yeah. Why don't you have a seat, Gabriel? Why don't you have a seat? There was the there was the fucking the video of him doing like the little dance right there, and someone posted it. I think it was Solidus. I think Solidus posted it. All right, Pete. Good night. Thank you for coming by. Good night, Pete. But yeah, I think it was Solidus. Solidus posted like a video of him of like Nova doing like a little dance, and I think in the comments I wrote, uh, I wrote me when Chris Hansen tells me to have a seat. Yeah, true, true about that. Oh my god, I totally forgot about the six fender stuff. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen that. It's been so long since I've seen that video. Oh, you know what's the funniest thing about that is that fucking back when I was like in high school, I had a friend who anytime we were like on like uh study hall or we were like in between classes or like lunch, every now and again he would he would pull up that video up and just kind of like blast it around, and everyone was just like, "What am I listening to?" He's just like, "It's peak." He goes, "It's peak, peak." Now that you brought it up, it's just playing in my head now. I can't think of anything else. I can't think of anything else now. It's just playing in my head on repeat. You you play it over loudspeakers? Okay, that's even better. That's even better. Where is this guy? You know what I was kind of like surprised about to learn? I was surprised because I managed to find Uncle Drew's obituary, and it said that he was born in England. He was born over there, so maybe that's why Nova claims that he's British. But I was surprised when I found that. Damn. So maybe that's why he was trying to claim it. Yeah, that's why Drew doesn't take shit. That is probably one of my better Fortnite go arounds. You know, I've actually had a few wins. say I'm not the best player. I'm not the best player, but I'm definitely not Nova level. I can definitely say that. I'm definitely not Nova level. The one time he tries to show that he's the one time he says you know, I'm not that bad. He's with a group of people. Yeah, you're my good luck charm, Nightmare. You're my good luck charm. I don't really know where to go. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for that worker. I feel so bad. You know, she's gonna have nightmares about that experience for a while. Yeah. Honestly, the funniest things about that video is just him having like the girl scream, and then the French guys that are holding the video is the French guys that are holding his phone are just fucking roasting him. Those are honestly like the best things about it. Yeah, it was the cherry on top. I think it was in it was in that video too. You could see the fucking banana. You could see the banana in the fucking pit that he was going for, or like they the whale, yeah, the whale was in the dolphin. Hold on one second. Yeah, that banana was definitely a victim. It was a victim. Let's go over here. Oh, oh shit. Boom. There we go. Oh, three. I need health. I need health. So bad. Hey, Bengu. Bengu, you're here. Boom. There we go. You missed Peak earlier. Peak was here. Okay, I almost fell right in there. Yeah, we just been chatting about Nova, White Bowser, some other guys. Oh yeah, Nightmare's gonna be posting out a funny tweet. Let's see, hop up here. Go for a slide. Right there. I have nowhere to go. You know, I never did ask. How's your day been, guys? Never did ask. You have a cursed idea? Oh, I don't know if I want to hear it. Yeah, Wi-Fi's always Wi-Fi's always a pain. My Wi-Fi kind of goes out every now and again, and it always lags at the worst time. I might try doing another library. Oh shit, they're right on me. Oh, I will take that. I will take that. Let's go around over here. I don't want to mess with them. Okay. Take this for a joyride. Let's go down over here. Go ahead, that another driver. Where's this guy? Stuck. Oh! Oh no. No! Goddamn. Almost at him. Like I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait. Where should I go? Go over here. I think this is one of the areas that I always tend to go to. Is over here. Probably because I don't think anyone really comes over here that much. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Let's do this. I've been trying to do some more rivalries just to kind of get that going. Oh shit. Magnum opus. Alright, I'll see about checking it out in a little bit. Oh, where was it? There it is. I was like, I saw it. Over here. The state of Idaho requires me. He just that dude just tried a 360 no scope me. I wasn't the only one who saw that, right? He definitely flipped around like a 360 no scope. It looked like he definitely tried a 360. Oh my god, that one was so bad. That was so bad. Oh my god, my aim was fucking terrible on that. Eat the fruit. Eat the fruit. I think that almost just killed me. You know, it probably is all the search bars. Oh shit. Ah, man. Let's go again. All right, you were correct, Nightmare. This is a magnum opus. You were correct. uh, that is a this is a definite magnum opus. Oh, like that. Let's see about going over here. Honestly, I think either one probably could work, but I think if you did the Sailor Moon, it'd probably be a little bit, it'd probably fit a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm happy with what I saw. I'm happy with what I saw. I just think Sailor Moon probably would just fit with like the, just, it probably would fit with like the vibe of the song. Nonetheless, I was happy with what I saw. Yeah, true. That is also another thing that I did not want to see that diaper. Some bandages. Swap that out. Let's Let's go down here. Where are you going? Where are you going? Don't run from me. No shot. No, dude. I keep I keep on wanting to say no way, but then I realize that it's Nova and it's probably definite. It's a definite way. But in my head, I just want to say no way. God. Oh fuck! I got double teamed. You know what kind of worries me about the VR stuff is that there's already like a big amount of like Fred stuff already there, and him adding to it is not going to help out at all. Like it's not going to help out at all. And there's already like a dozen of like daycare like servers already on there for people who are already into like the age regression stuff. And there's a lot of it that's also like for like uh, ABDL diaper furries and stuff like that. There's already like a whole bunch of stuff like that on it. You know, and I don't know. You have to like know that he's definitely already at least visited like at least one or two, if not a lot more. He's definitely visited them. He just needs to stay away from the internet. He just needs to stay away from the internet at all. It's not doing him any good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Nightmare. I'm sorry to hear about that. It's it's never a good thing to fucking that. It's never a good thing like to happen to someone with that. I don't know what drives someone to fucking do stuff like that. I don't know. It's just it's just not right. You know, it's that's a good response to it. At least you can kind of joke about it. Sometimes the cure to pain is some humor. You know, that's always like a good thing. That is kind of funny. That is kind of funny. I think you just found yourself a new magnum opus. Man. You might have just found yourself a new magnum opus. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There we go. Oh, I got that. There you go. Okay. Oh God, how many epic chests did I have around you? Let's take that. That. Drop that. Eat a few slices, and then we'll take some of this. There we go. My God, is that another one? I hear it. My God, okay. I guess that's another one. Holy shit. Is there another power hour going on, or what's going on with this? My God. That was like, what, 4 or 5, like, epic chests right there? Nice. Okay. Oh shit. Where'd that come from? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I am just that goated. I'm a beast. A beast. No, I'm not. That is the farthest thing from the truth. That's the farthest thing. That's the farthest thing. I think you actually might be my good luck charm nightmare because I have not had like this many like good games recently until now. So something's happening. Something's happening, and I don't know what. I feel like I kind of want to try and like branch out with like actually doing like some videos every now and again. But when it comes to like technology, I'm considered a boomer. You could call me that because I have no idea how to do anything. Like I barely even knew how to like start a stream until just like a week ago. And my first one that I tried doing was just like a disaster because I spent like 20 minutes muted and I couldn't figure out how to get it set up. So I think at most I'll just probably just try doing like some streams every now and again. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Chilla does mute himself a little bit. I think one of his latest ones, one of his latest streams, he took a little bit trying to get onto it because he was having some technical difficulties. So at least I'm not the only one. You made a response to something. What did you make a response to? Oh, you put the meme into action. Oh, okay. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. I'm all in for it. One of the biggest things that confuses me about Nova is why do you respond in acronyms? Why do you respond in acronyms? Like, that's not saying something. That's not saying something. And then he always repeats it. It has been done. So why does he always uses acronyms and he always does like the same one, which is Sibao. Sibao or like the other ones that he does, and then if you want to make a response to something, actually, why don't you respond to it instead? You're not the only one. I didn't know what it meant for like the longest time as well until I finally tried to see like what does it mean? And then someone mentioned it. I'm like, "Oh, okay." Which is I still have no idea how Blood deciphered that other one when he streamed. I have no idea how he did that because if I had to do it, it's like if I had to do it, or like if I had to like decipher what the chum was saying, I have no idea what he tried to do. I don't know. I'm surprised Blood even got that like on like the first go. I'm surprised. I would never have been able to do that in like a million years of what I was trying to if I was trying to figure out what he was saying. You found the perfect Nova tweet. I took Nightmare. You remember do you know about the messages that Solidus posted? I think either was it today or was it yesterday? But he posted some messages of like the Discord stuff, some new Discord messages, and on one of them, I took like either a screenshot or I took the photo onto my phone and I highlighted a certain section of it because in it he says some of it's true, but it's taken out of context. He goes, some of it's true, and I took it and I circled it in red. I'm like, some of it's true? Some of it's true? I thought you said it was all AI, Gabe. I thought you said it was all AI. Are you finally admitting it to someone that it was true? Because for like the longest time, he's been saying it's all AI. So, saying it that some of it's true, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Yeah, and it's like he admits to it right there that some of it's true, but anywhere else he says it's all fucking AI. It's all AI. They're all lying. They're all lying. You know, like I don't know. It's just and for someone who says that he has trust issues, he definitely blabs to a lot of people. I've noticed that he blabs to a lot of people, even though he says that he has trust issues. And he just blabs to anyone who thinks that might either listen to him or just like either people who will listen to him or just people who might like sympathize with him. You know, but no files, harassment files. Yeah, I want to see the Gabriel Gage arrest files. I want to see it happen, and it might actually happen this year. Who knows? Because apparently, because of the fucking what the agents that showed up to his house because of the fucking Nova list. Like, have you noticed how many times he said that his mental health is like the worst that it's ever been? He said it like he said it like more than like 9 times, and I'm just like, how much worse can your mental health be? Apparently, Gabe. Like, how many times are you just gonna repeat the same stuff over and over again? Yeah, yeah. Like I've had my spells of like depression and stuff like that. It's not great. It's not the best in the world, but just fucking doing it just because you want like sympathy points like stuff, that's not cool, man. Because there's a lot of people like they actually like suffer from it. And that's not doing them any justice. It's- I don't know. He's just a big fibber. That's all I know. You know. You know what? You're right. He is like a modern day Gabby Hanna. You know, that is true. I will agree with that. waiting for the church arc. I don't think there. I don't know if there actually might be one. You know, because did he? Wasn't he already? He was already kicked out of his church, or he left his church. I think he got kicked out before because of his antics and inactions. I think he got kicked out. So I don't even know if he might even come back to it or go to a different one. Yeah, that is true. He did almost join the Mormons. Forgot about that. Okay, must go. You know, I would laugh. I would laugh too, but at the same time, I can't because I used to have like a bike like that as well, so I can't laugh too much on it. Mainly just because I had it because I can't balance for shit. Like my sense of balance is off, and my school was doing like some like they were doing like a bike activity where we would just like bike around for like an entire school day, and I wasn't able to like go on it because I couldn't ride a bike. So my dad got me one of those with like the three wheels, just so I could have like a uh, better like balancing standpoint. Just so that way I can help. That way I can like join up with them. So I can't laugh too much. Yeah. But here's the question: is it an actual cane or is it a cane sword? You know, that's a question. Cane or cane sword? I'm still laughing about that fucking interaction that Bangu had with him on Discord. I took three shots of Malibu. I took three shots of Malibu, and I'm already drunk because I'm a lightweight. Gabe, you're not a fucking lightweight. You are the farthest thing from a lightweight. You are the farthest thing from a lightweight. Yeah. So I've been able to I've been able to drink for like 4 years now. You know, first few months of trying alcohol, I was a little bit of a lightweight. But now that I've actually had some like time to get some time into it, I can hold my liquor pretty good. So but yeah, I only I don't drink that often. I mainly drink when I mainly drink when I'm like hanging out with like friends or sometimes on like a special occasion I might do a drink, but I don't really do it that often. I don't do it that often, and I don't really drink that much as well. But even still, I can at least hold my own. I've recently I've been trying to get a few of my friends into locals a little bit, just so that way I can like try talking to them about it because it's so hard being like the only person in my friend group that's actually kind of like interested in it. So it's just that way I could have like something to talk about with them. And I've told at least two of them about Mr. Gabriel Gage, and he has two new haters. He has two new haters. Yeah, I'm spreading the virus. I'm spreading the virus. Ooh, that's pretty extra. I almost went right there. cold in your room. It's fucking, it's hot over here. Hot over here, in my room, like I'm in my living room right now. It's hot in my living room. It's hot outside. It's hot in my bedroom. I can't turn on the air while I'm streaming. Because if I do, it's gonna be just a big ass noise. Or a loud ass noise. And it's just gonna drown everything out. Let's go. Man. Yeah, right now it's like fucking, let me see. It's like almost like 73 degrees. I don't know how that is in Celsius. I don't know. I can't convert that. I'm not gonna try because I'm lazy. Yeah, that's real. I don't want to look at it. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go down here. What part of the UK are you from, Nightmare? Are you from England, Scotland, Wales? Are you around that area? There's some fighting going on over there. Oh, Liverpool. Okay. I wanted to travel a bit more. Uh, Fortunately, I haven't had that many opportunities to, but just I'd say 2 years ago, right? 2 years, yeah, 2 years ago. Uh, me and my best friend, uh, we took a trip over to Spain. So we were in Spain for about 2 weeks, and we were with like a tour group as well. So we got to hang out over there, enjoy some sights over there. I actually gotta be, I gotta be in a, I actually gotta be like by the ocean for once in my life. Yes. Where I am, there's not any ocean at all. A whole smaller place called Boodle. Is that what it is? Boodle? Am I saying it right? Yeah. It's not. It's not as. I'd say probably not as shitty over here. Uh, I'm in. I'm in Iowa. Iowa. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of stuff to do over here. Biggest thing that we have anytime over here is the Iowa State Fair, which is always like a big event that we have. But other than that, there's nothing going on over here. It's boring as hell. Boring as hell over here. I guess the only other thing that we have is corn. And that's it. That's about it. Literally, like the most fun that you could probably have over here is just going into like Walmart. That's about it. That's about as much fun as you'll get is going into Walmart. I say the only upside I'd probably say is we have a few decent like restaurants, kind of like where I am. A few decent restaurants, but we have a good amount of like other cultures a little bit around my area. So they have like different like ethnic restaurants, different culture restaurants. And that's probably about like the only like highlight about it. I think I've had I've had Thai food like maybe once or twice before. It's pretty good. There's one place uh, that's kind of nearby where I am. Uh, it's called Fong's Pizza, which is basically they have Chinese like food or like Chinese ingredients, and they add it on to like they add it on to pizza, so it's like pizza toppings. So they have like They have like orange chicken pizza. They have like a crab rangoon pizza. Uh, it sounds weird at first, but when you actually like when I've like tried it, it was actually pretty good. It's like I was like it sounds weird, kind of like saying it and like kind of like thinking it, but actually like eating it, it actually is pretty good. Let's go down here. See what's going on. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the lobby just for a second. Let's see. Almost done with the passes. Almost got that done. I'm trying to get these kind of done a little bit. Yeah, I might hop off in like another minute. It's getting kind of late. It's almost midnight over here. So I probably need to get some sleep. Yeah, I might call it. I might call it right now. I've been streaming for a little bit. Man, I guess it's early for you. Yeah, I think I'll call it off right here. I think I've streamed a decent amount of time. Yeah, I'll catch you later. All right. Uh, thank you for stopping by, having a little bit of a chat with me. It's been fun. Night, good night, all.